Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today, and if you like to keep up to date with the latest FIFA career mode hints, tips and news, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So welcome to the third installment of the completed summer transfers that have happened so far. Just a reminder, these will not be in FIFA 19 unless you edit the transfers yourself. We will have to wait for FIFA 20. We start off with Benjamin Legrande, who has moved from Gothenburg to Belgian club Genk for a fee just over 3 million. One of my favourite young centre-backs in FIFA 19 is Sepp van den Berg from PEC Zwolle in the Eredivisie. He's joined the Premier League giants Liverpool. Leaving Liverpool for another season out on loan is Shea Ojo, who is joining up with Steven Gerrard up at Glasgow Rangers. Next up is one of my personal favourite lower league English club gems. Formerly of Luton Town, James Justin is signed for Leicester City for an undisclosed transfer fee. One of my favourite career modes in FIFA 19 was with Lille, and their squad has been made more exciting with the signing of the former PSG striker Timothy Weah. After spending last season out on loan with Frosinone, Andrea Pinamonte from Inter Milan will be going out on loan this season to Genoa. After spending last season out on loan at Sassuolo from Juventus, Ruggiero, the Brazilian left midfielder or left back, has now made that deal a permanent one. Next up is a player who shares his name with me. The difference is he's a high potential youngster, whereas I am not. Matt Clark has joined Brighton from Portsmouth for an undisclosed transfer fee. Ozan Kabak, formerly of Stuttgart, is staying in the Bundesliga with a transfer to Schalke for a fee just over 12.5 million. Next up is one of my favourite strikers from FIFA 17, David Kownacki. He spent last season out on loan at Fortuna Dusseldorf. He's now made that transfer a permanent one from Sampdoria for a fee of just over 7.5 million. A player who's featuring in my Wonder Kids to Glory series, Zeno van Houten, has joined Standard Liège on a permanent deal from Inter Milan for a fee of just over 10.5 million. Another loan deal from last season that's been made a permanent one, Riccardo Orsolini has joined Bologna from Juventus for a fee of just over 12.5 million. A career mode favourite and a solid midfielder for the last few FIFA games, Amadou Dia Juarez has joined Roma from Napoli for a fee of just over 17.6 million. High potential Austrian youngster Xavier Schlager has moved from RB Salzburg to Wolfsburg for a fee of just over 12.5 million. Next up is a career mode legend that hasn't really lived up to his potential that he had in earlier editions of FIFA. Breel Mbolo has moved from Schalke to Borussia Mönchengladbach for a very measly fee of only 8.3 million. Next is a player that I wish had been given more time and chance to shine at my team Everton, but Nikola Vlasic, after spending last season on loan with CSKA Moscow, has now made that loan deal a permanent one. Another player swapping RB Salzburg for the Bundesliga is Stefan Lehner, who's joined Borussia Mönchengladbach for a fee of just over 10 million. And this week finally saw the conclusion of the longest running transfer saga of the summer so far, when the Crystal Palace right back Aaron Wan-Bissaka signed for Manchester United for a fee of just under 50 million. Another career mode legend on the move, and this time it's Bruma, formerly of RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga. He's joined the Eredivisie giants PSV for a fee of just over 12.5 million. One of the highest potential goalkeepers for the last few FIFA games has been the Frenchman Alban Lafont, who has joined FC Nantes on loan from Fiorentina with a view to making that deal a permanent one. After spending part of last season on loan at Arsenal, the former Barcelona midfielder Denis Suarez has joined Celta Vigo for a fee of 10.8 million. Brighton continue to add to their squad with the signing of the Belgian winger Leandro Trossard, who signed from Genk for a fee of 16.8 million. Next up, a player who swapped Real Madrid for their city rivals Atletico Madrid, Marcos Llorente, has joined for a fee of 25.2 million. After an excellent campaign that saw them qualify for the Champions League last season, Atalanta have continued to strengthen their squad by bringing in Luis Muriel from Sevilla for a fee of 15 million. Way too good of a goalkeeper to be playing second fiddle to ter Stegen at Barcelona, Jasper Cillessen has transferred to Valencia for a fee of just under 30 million. One of the best bargains of the transfer window so far is the Dutch international winger Quincy Promes returning to Holland after transferring from Sevilla to Ajax for a fee of just over 13 million. Kostas Manolas with an 85 overall on FIFA 19, the Greek centre-back formerly of Roma, has joined the Serie A rivals Napoli. The second of three top defenders on the move this week, Mats Hummels, has returned to Borussia Dortmund following a successful spell at Bayern Munich for a fee of just over 25.5 million. And finally this week, Inter Milan doing what a lot of us do in the first season of FIFA 19 career mode, and that is to sign the Atletico Madrid defender Diego Godin on a pre-contract agreement. Excellent bit of business getting the Uruguayan defender on a free. So that concludes the summer transfers that have been completed in the last week. I have already started work on next week's list, so please let me know if you notice any career mode favourites that are on the move. And all that remains to say is thank you so much for watching today's video. Please tune in next time. FCG out.